I'm going to do a good old-fashioned English full Monty fry-up, right? So what you need for that is tomatoes, mushrooms, eggs, bacon, black pudding, sausages, toast, all your sauces. It's going to be lovely, I'll tell you that now. So what I need is, get yourself a bacon tray, and I want to get my grill on full whack. So I've got some nice sort of vine, big plum tomatoes. I'm just going to give them a quick little wash. And just the way I like to do it, I mean, everyone's got their own way of doing a fry-up. And I tell you what, even though fry-up's like one of the most simple and kind of, well, it's breakfast, isn't it? And I always think breakfast is a little underrated. But, you know, English people take their fry-up very seriously. And some people think it's sort of famous for being greasy and not very good for you. But actually, in fact, it doesn't have to be like that at all. And I think my way is sort of the best way, but everyone thinks their way is kind of the best. So, you know, so I've got my nice big plum tomatoes. I just put a little score into them so I can get the salt and pepper in there. And when they cook, comes up like that. So I've got some nice filled mushrooms. Just peel the skin off like this. It takes seconds, right? And you don't have to, but I like to because they're a little bit, you know, a bit tough-ish. So get them off. And then what I want to do is give them like the yoghurt first because, you know, their mums would all thank me and, you know, give them a nice sort of healthy start to the day. And then we'll do a fry-up. So that's my way. I've known these boys pretty much, well, I've known Jimmy all my life. And I've known the rest of them for about sort of 3 or 4 years now. And I think Jimmy's the worst one out of the lot. He's a bad influence on everyone because, like, every time he has a couple of drinks, he gets very sort of athletic, and he always jumps up lampposts and stuff, and breaks his arm and stuff, you know, all the time, consistently. And later on, I'll ask him, right, you go to him, here, Jim, put your arms out like that, right? And he broke his arm so many times because he's an idiot when he's drunk, right? That his arm only goes like that, and he's because he's broken it so many times. But they're all good lads. So here we go. Got the old flat field mushrooms. You can get all sorts of mushrooms. You can use little button ones. You could use sort of big fat portobellas. These are sort of medium large, and they're pretty good actually. So we'll just layer these up here, and they will shrink a fair bit when they cook. Now, here's for the best bit. I've got some really beautiful, like black pudding, sausages, bacon from Borough Market, and I've got these first. Look at these. Black pudding, right? And that's basically made out of pig's blood, right? And I know it sounds disgusting, right? But to be honest, you know, you only have to think about what's in a burger, and that's much more disgusting than that. And, right, basically made out of, like, herbs, pork fat, pig's blood, barley, and it's beautiful. It's really, really good. And I've got some nice sausages here from Mr. Gott. And there's 5 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So we just separate those old fellas. Not many people can do a good fry-up, and to be honest, it's all about the timing. So, I've got my lovely bacon. I think you can always tell good bacon, because they do bacon differently all over the world, and you've got Danish bacon, you've got the American-style bacon, and the English-style bacon. And I think the Americans have quite salty, sort of streaky bacon, which they cook very crisp. And the good Danish pork's fine, but the kind of cheap stuff that we get kind of seems to have a lot of water, sort of milky water coming out of this. This is dry cured English back bacon, and that'll cook up a real treat. So what I'm going to do is I've got my sausages here, line them up there, and then I've got my black pudding. Just slice it into sort of 2 centimetre slices like that. And look at that's what it looks like. And, you know, everyone says, oh, I don't like black pudding, but when they try it, they love it. So, get that along there. Here we go. And I'm just going to put a little olive oil over the lot here, especially these little mushrooms here, and just rub it in. Now, olive oil, just to sort of like rub it all over the sausages and the black pudding and stuff like that so it doesn't stick. And the reason I'm going to put these in first, nice pinch of salt and pepper over the mushrooms and the tomatoes. Here we go, let's have a bit more olive oil on the tomatoes. Now, good fry-up is about good ingredients, which we've got, right, and timing, yeah? So I'm going to bosh these in the oven. It's on a grill setting. And I'm going to give that about 4 minutes just to get everything cooking. And I want the tomatoes, because the tomatoes, the mushrooms, and the sausages and black pudding need a little bit longer than the bacon. Why? Because bacon's only that thin, right? And we want it, the key about a good fry-up is timing, getting it all hot, all perfectly cooked at the same time. So I'm gonna do some, let's turn that on. I'm gonna do some scrambled eggs, but with a fry-up, a good English fry-up, you could have poached egg or you could have a fried egg. Doesn't matter, but scrambled egg's quite good for a lot of people. So what I'm gonna do is get myself a bowl, and I'm gonna crack in some nice organic free-range eggs, right? And just get them whisked up a bit. Boys! Boys! Do you want to come up and have some breakfast? Here comes trouble. Here we go. Thing is, this is always the same with me, right? Whenever we go out for a night and stuff like that, it's always back to my house for food. We never get invited around Jimmy's, all the others. And if you do, you tend to regret it, so... Hi. I'm nearly ready on the old brekkie. Guess what I made yesterday? I made some really nice homemade yoghurt. Have a bit of this, guys. That is homemade yoghurt, just like with milk and putting live culture in it and letting it set overnight. Bit of dry fruit, loads of hot honey.
No horseradish.
Lovely.
No horseradish. No, only in your one, me old mate. Here we go. Have a bit of this first, otherwise your mothers will kill me.
Starving, Jay.
Oh, man.
Just serve it up, mate. Football starts in a minute, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm about 2 minutes away, me old mate. There's a spoon. Are you all right to help yourself?
Yeah. Cheers, Jay.
No, I'll get some in a second, me old mate. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, these dried fruits are a bit
Spoon
special,
out.
Cal.
Right, who puts milk in their scrambled eggs?
Yeah.
Just a little touch, eh?
Yeah, I do.
What do you mean, yeah, you do?
You can't.
Tell me about your... Tell me about your fry-ups, Wenger.
I do it in a microwave.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is nice. Got a lot of time for this.
I phoned up Andy the other day and I said, what did you do? He goes, oh, I just cooked dinner. I said, what did you cook? He goes, oh, carrots. I went, right. I said, well, how did you cook them? He goes, in the microwave. I said, well, what did you do to him? He goes, nothing. I just chopped them up and put them in a bowl and cooked them in the microwave. No olive oil, no salt, no pepper, no liquid. You can imagine how... What's it like, Jim?
This is fantastic, mate.
I made it with like Jersey cream, yeah, so it should be nice and creamy.
I'll tell you what, the little, what are they? Are they chestnuts or little figs?
Little figs, yeah.
Lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
You put honey in this then?
Yeah, hot honey. So, full Monty coming up. Lingo, will you just check the old oven, mate?
Yeah, it looks good.
But you haven't even looked at it yet? What did you saw?
Yeah, nice silver oven, as you can see.
Leave me alone, it's early, you know? Check the oven out.
Lovely oven, yeah. Where'd you get that from?
Ooh, easy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to clean it.
That big old sausages they are, Jay.
Yeah,
Big
mate.
one's mine, mate. Right, Raph, you're a Frenchman. France is meant to be the best in the world. What do you think of England now, then?
Just terrible.
What do you mean terrible?
Less sausages for you, mate.
Right, yeah, don't give me mini breakfast.
Yeah.
Come on, England.
Starving.
Exiting. No, they'll be all right,
How
though.
dare it?
Nah, they'll probably win, tell you.
There'll be plenty of action, plenty of goals, I reckon.
I tell you what, at the moment they look as good as those sausages do at the moment.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what time's kick off? In a minute?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's perfect timing. Hey, Jim, you know that place I took you to, the Borough Market?
Yeah.
Well, while you were asleep, I went down there and got all this stuff.
When was I asleep? I can't remember that.
In the cab.
Was I?
Lightweights,
Was
mate.
the meeting still running?
Yeah, of course the meat was still running.
Oh, I didn't pay for
And
it.
yeah, I paid for it. Look at that, Jim.
Tell what, these bloody Marys are going down brilliantly.
They're lovely, aren't
Do you like them?
Yeah.
Did I?
Taste that horseradish.
Yeah.
It's not about wake. This is wake you up juice, isn't it?
Wake you up juice.
I can't wait, I'll tell you that, I can't wait till the football. Watch 5 minutes, I'll be...
Yeah.
Look at that.
I've got to give my oven a clean.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it really annoys me when they keep playing abroad though and you have to like get up at the crack of dawn to watch a blooming football match, because football matches should be at night, shouldn't they?
Yeah, but if it's not in this country, it's worth, you've got to get up at their time, haven't
Yeah,
you?
but why can't they make the locals stay up till noon, 6
Yeah,
in
but
the
that's
morning?
far of it.
Just don't get that off there.
Why can't the world revolve around us?
Before, games like that played in England, they have to get up at the same time, so...
Here we go. Right, bit of salt. We ready, boys? Well, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
let's do some, get that toaster on, Chrissy boy. Yeah, Chris, get those in, bro.
Nice one.
Eggs are done. Don't overcook the eggs, that's the key.
See, mine always come out... all
My
lovely.
mother-in-law just cooks them like an omelette.
So, Jamie, every early England game, you're going to do this for us?
Well, I have so far, haven't I?
Yeah, true.
Every football match would be around here now, wouldn't we?
Oh, too right.
Yeah, the thing about you lot is you make a mess and then you go home. Right, you know what we've got to have, boys?
Hey.
Ketchup, brown sauce, and Jimmy, for you.
What, chili jelly?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I've done the other day.
that
I got some little tortillas, heat them up in the pan, scrambled egg in there, some chopped coriander and some chilli, bit of that chilli jam, rolled it up.
That's getting quite fashionable now, that chili jam, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's good. You can use it for marinade, you can use it for stir frying. It's good.
Yes, you never think about like, having chili and horseradish for breakfast and stuff, would you?
Oh, really?
A breakfast like this, seriously, Raph, in France, because you know, well, does it exist?
No, they don't really, because we're more sort of a croissant and coffee for breakfast, you know.
Yeah. So you're healthier, basically.
Well, if you don't want yours, I'll have it.
Nice one, mate.
Yeah, but
yeah,
this is not an everyday
must have
occasion. You wouldn't have fried every day, though, would you?
Not unless you're a farmer. Look at that, boys. Say. How often?
That's fantastic.
No, seriously, if I had a bunch of real French foodies in here, and we got them around for like full English breakfast, do you think they'd like it?
Oh, I bet they love it, yeah.
Especially with the black pudding and stuff like that. Right, who's first?
Hurry up with the sauce, mate, because look, kick off 5 minutes. This is fantastic, mate.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, England.
Yeah, come on, England! Let's get down there, boys.